Bullying is a very, very serious condition that is affecting our nation throughout the schools. I am going to talk to you a little bit about my personal experience and some of my students' personal experience with bullying. As a little young boy in New York City, I went to Catholic school. And I was very healthy. Because I was very healthy and I wore glasses and I was very smart. How many smart kids are here? How many honor roll students are here? Very nice, very nice. I was one of you. And because I was one of you, the bigger kids used to pick on me. Oh, you're so smart. Oh, look at your glasses, 4 eyes. Look at how big you are. And I didn't know what to do, and I never said anything to my mother because I was afraid. I never told the teacher, I just dealt with it. So in the 1970s, I was watching TV. I don't know if maybe some of the teachers will remember this because I know you guys are too young. We used to see Black Belt Theater on Saturday afternoons. And that was one of my favorites, wrestling, roller derby, and martial arts Black Belt Theater. And in that Black Belt Theater, I saw a movie called The Chinese Connection with Bruce Lee. Who knows who's Bruce Lee? Raise your hand. Very good, very good. Well, when I saw that movie of Bruce Lee and it finished, I went to my mom's room and I said, Mom. She said, what? I said, I want to do this. And you know what my mom did? She smacked me over the head. She said, go sit down. I said, but Mom, I want to learn martial arts. Why can't I? Why am I not able to? She says, because I pay for Catholic schools, I pay for uniform, I pay for your books, I pay for tuition, and I'm a single mother. I don't have the spare money for you to go to school. Okay, no problem. So you know what I did? I fell in love with martial arts at that day. And I wanted to learn because I had something in my mind. I started learning watching Black Belt Theater every Saturday, following the steps, the punches. Then I would get books and I kept studying. Well, I did it with one purpose. I wanted to learn because I wanted to get back at the bullies that used to bully me in school. That was my intention. Now, would you say that is the right thing to do? No, it's not. That's what I thought. I had no knowledge of martial arts. I thought martial arts was, I'm going to go and I'm going to start kicking, punching, and beating everybody up and they'll leave me alone. When I first got into the martial arts in Puerto Rico with my father, I started to understand what martial arts is. Does anyone here know where martial arts come from? Yes, young man. Where does it come from? Anybody else? I'll come back to you. Yes, young lady. Okay, when you kick somebody, you're on the right track. Anybody else? Anybody else? Yes. Okay, it does come from China. Anyone else? Yes. Who? Chinese? Okay. But does anyone know what the word martial actually means? Yes, young lady. It's from China. Okay, I'm going to tell you because we'll be here all day. Martial arts, the word martial comes from the military background. Martial arts. The martial arts started as military. All the militaries needed to learn martial arts so they could defend their country. And they fought for their countries. Over the years, martial arts became a way of life and a traditional for health purposes, for conditioning, and for exercise. Now, when I was doing the martial arts, I had no idea that I was going to learn so much discipline. How many here need work with discipline? Raise your hand. And be honest. Thank you so much for being honest. Because at one point or the other, we all have been there where we needed some kind of guidance and some kind of proper focus and discipline. Well, to make the long story short, I started the martial arts over 40 years ago. I hold a 4th degree black belt, and I'll be testing for my 5th Dan this coming October. And I have never had to use it in the street. I never got back to any of those guys that used to bully me in school because I learned how to control myself and I learned how to ignore. So how many of you get bullied again? And when you get bullied, what do you do? I'm hearing some pretty good answers out here. Tell the teacher, tell your mom, tell an adult. Tell someone who's responsible enough to deal with it. Now, put your hands up. Never, under any circumstance, keep your mouth quiet and don't say nothing to anyone. Do not go home if you're being bullied, and do not keep it to yourself, because that is going to affect you. It is going to affect your sleep, it's going to affect your eating, it's going to affect your physical health, your mental health, and you're going to continue to be abused and bullied. Tell someone, it's very important. Tell your parent, tell your teacher, tell an adult that will do something about it, because we need to say stop to bullying. We are losing too many kids because of bullying. And the most important thing to avoid bullying is to have respect for yourself. Respect yourself and respect the other student next to you. Look to each side of your side, your right to your left, and every student here should be respected by you. Always keep your hands to yourself. Never touch anyone. This is a part of you that needs to be respected. So, what are we going to do with bullying? Say no to bullying. Very good, very good. Okay, now we're going to start with a little demonstration.